Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Talking Dental Innovations. My name is Justin. I want to welcome my customers in New Brunswick and Nova Scotia. So today we have a special guest. We have Rita from RecallMAX, and I'm so excited to have Rita with us this week. Rita has an amazing program to help out a lot of our clinics during these hard times and during the great times as well. So I'm going to let Rita talk about RecallMAX a bit, let her have a chance to really show you guys how it can benefit all of our customers, specifically in our very busy regions as well. So Rita, welcome.
Hi, thank you.
So RecallMAX, who are you guys? What do you do? What do you eat for breakfast? All that good stuff.
So RecallMAX, we're actually a Canadian company that's based out of Calgary. We were developed by dental consultants. And essentially what we're doing is really helping the front desk, helping to streamline tasks, make things more efficient for you. We started, our name gives it away, it's Recall. So we started as a recall system, but we have evolved in the past 7-8 years to do far more than that, to really help the front desk. And like I said, to save that time and just make your day better.
Awesome. So right now in the market, there's so many different options out there. Obviously, it's a product that's very needed in the market for many customers. So why RecallMAX? Why not another of your competitors' products? What's so great about your product?
Yeah, great question. There are a lot of systems out there, obviously, that are going to help with the confirmation side, to confirm appointments, to let patients know when they're due. What makes us very unique in the market is, like I said, we were developed by dental consultants. So we understand your pain points. Most of the company comes from a dental background. I'm a hygienist myself, actually. So we get what it takes to make a practice successful, to help you guys at the front desk. And we're also one of the only ones that are fully integrated within your software. So we sit on screen with your scheduler. Think of us like an extension, and we're cutting steps between our system and the scheduling software that you have, so that you're not having to do as much work. So we go above and beyond that automated messaging. So when it comes to filling a cancellation or booking a treatment, or even just if a phone call comes in and a patient is wondering what they're due for, our system is doing that thinking for you, condensing it, putting into one easy screen, telling you what you need to know. So what would normally take you 4 to 7 minutes is only taking you about 1 to 2 minutes. And then whatever communication you are having with patients, that information gets pushed into your software, so you don't have to spend the time typing out notes. So essentially, we're like a personal assistant going above and beyond what anybody else is doing right now.
Awesome. So like with my customers, I'm really focused about everybody to have a really good time at work, right? To make sure that they're happy and they're as experiencing as little stress as possible. So what are the main features? Basically, you said an assistant for the front desk. How could that work? What could be a very big benefit? For example, let's say there's a clinic that recently grew. You have one administrator at the front desk. She has a lot of tasks. The clinics are busy, right? A lot of clinics in New Brunswick and all over the Maritimes, most of them are very, very busy. They have an influx of patients, but they want to get their patients in and out as easy as possible, without as little work as possible. So what can RecallMAX do? What kind of features that you guys can offer to help out, relieve the stress and the workload for, let's say, a lone administrator, or let's say a few administrators that would require help?
Right. So first of all, we do have a confirmation side that's going to confirm appointments via text and email, and it includes the COVID pre-screening form with it. And so that is, obviously the front desk, the job was hard enough before COVID. Now with COVID, there's a lot of extra steps that you have to do. So we're trying to eliminate some of those steps for you by sending out that pre-screening form. If a patient answers yes to any of the questions, they are flagged to call the office, because obviously you don't want them to come in. And then we take that form and we upload it into the patient file automatically for you, so you don't have to do that last step. Essentially what we're trying to do is free up that time. If we can take care of some of these more time-consuming tasks, then you have time to spend connecting with your patients, and that's what's most important. We want you to stay connected with your patients and maybe take some of the other workload off from you. If you are too busy for recalls, for instance, your schedule is full, I mean, there's ways that our system can help fill some cancellations without necessarily just having an automated recall system. We can target specific patients that are available to come in an opening. So instead of having to take an hour out of your day to try to fill that opening, we're able to send out a mass message to clients that are, or patients that are specifically available that day and that time, and then they'll call the office if they're able to come. So again, sort of, you know, it's like having a second person there that's helping you.
Awesome. No, that's great. And I've seen, you know, I've seen many features that that you guys offer for, you know, for basically every single clinic. What is the process? Let's say somebody's interested in RecallMAX. Like, how can we make sure that this is well fitted to their specific needs? Is it just, you know, installed in their systems and that's all? What's the process? What's the after installation procedure to make sure that this will, you know, best benefit the clinic as possible?
Yeah, so the setup is really easy. It installs within minutes onto your scheduling software system. We do all the heavy lifting in the background. So it's a quick 5-minute conversation with our support team. And then about 8 days later, you do your training. And after you're done your training, you go live with messaging. It's very, very easy. The transition is smooth. We have unlimited training and unlimited support. So if you do ever have a question, you can simply call support and they will work with you one-on-one. They'll do a screen share. If you have a new staff member that comes in and wants to train, they can hop onto a training session. If you feel like you need to retrain, I mean, you're more than welcome to hop into another session. We are a no contract company, which means we have to earn our clients' business every single month. So we make sure that our client, that our customer service is try to at least.
Awesome. So obviously right now things are wild, you know, COVID
Yes.
times, you know, everybody's, you know, looking at their pocketbooks. I'm sure there's a fee for this service. So you guys are, you know, still growing. So I'm sure a lot of customers are taking advantage of your services. Is there a way for, you know, you must have some statistics to show that with the integration of RecallMAX, there's a benefit long term of not just, you know, replacing the cost of the system, but actually create, you know, more business for the customer, correct?
Yeah, so our whole goal with our system is to make sure that you're not just paying for an automated system, that you're getting a return out of it. So we offer a free trial period that lets you test the system out. And the best part of it, our system as well, is that we actually track the results that you're getting from the software. So you can see firsthand whether or not it's working for you and if it's the right fit. So we'll track how many appointments have been booked, how many cancellations you've been able to fill, confirmations we've done. So you have full visibility. You know, obviously the system does come at a cost, but the return is around 15 to 20% if the software is being utilized moderately. So, you know, if the average practice using our system will book 20 to 40 appointments alone within a month. So if the system's costing you, you know, $400, but it's bringing you in 4,000, it's a no-brainer, especially it's keeping the front-end staff happy as well, because it's just making their day-to-day life a heck of a lot easier and less stressful.
Awesome. Cool. So if I have a customer that says, you know what, I want to know more about this, what can we do? Do you know, specific lunch and learn, private lunch and learns with, you know, customers that would like to get to more about, you know, RecallMAX? What's the you know, the offering, I guess, for your specific services to you know, to find that, you know.
Yeah. So we can hop online. I know time, there's not a lot of time right now. So depending on how much time you have, I can condense the demo or the Zoom presentation with what you have available. I typically like to start with asking questions specific to that office as to what your needs are, because every office is different. And our software can do so much that I try to really see what your needs are and how the software can best fit that. If you do want to do a lunch and learn, then I'm happy to do a virtual lunch and learn, and we can send some lunch over to the office and then meet online, and then we can sort of take an hour to go through it in more depth. But it's really whatever the office has time for, because it is a very unique time right now, and it's crazy busy in dentistry.
It is. And you did mention, of course, like every clinic is very different, and their patient management software, a lot of them are different as well. So how does it work? Like, does it only work with just one typical, you know, patient management software? So how does it integrated with, you know, with most clinics?
Yeah, so we are actually fully integrated with most of the popular software systems out there. So, you know, your Dentrix, your AbleDent, your Tracker, your Maxident, your Power Practice, Open Dental, EagleSoft. The two that we are not compatible with that I don't know how, I don't think they're too popular in the Maritimes, but you can let me know if they are, is Paradigm and Curve. Those are the only two that I would say that are, you know, more popular, but we're not compatible with. Everything else we'd be able to work and have full integration as well.
Awesome. No, that's great. You know, if there's anything else you want to add, would love to hear about it. Or like I said, we can book another time with specific customers. But you know, I want to really thank you for taking the time with me today and with our customers. I think this is an amazing time for us to, you know, to use technology to make sure that all of our customers get the most benefit and the right tools to keep their practice, to keep growing, and to make sure that everybody's staying happy and focused. And yeah, if there's anything else later on you'd like to add, we can always do another video, of course, and go from there. But again, I want to thank you for your time. If anybody has any questions, they know how to reach me by email or phone call, or they can always write down comments at the bottom. If anybody wants, you know, Rita's contact info, let me know and we'll get in touch. So, you know, Rita, thanks again. And we'll
thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too.